Well, Ronald, after a good result at Arsenal in midweek and your Manager of the Month awards yesterday, must be a good mood at the training ground.
Yes, of course, but the most important is the last results what we have in the Premier League, because that is really the most important. Individual awards, prizes is nice, but that's not the most important. If you win and you have good results, then normally you get chance to win individual prizes. But now it's time to prepare ourselves for a difficult game tomorrow, and to try to continue with good performances, and then finally with good final results.
What is the key to that, continuing the good form we're on?
I think it's a little bit when we start against Watford. I think out of a different organisation defensively, and with good results, that makes confidence to the players. The players are happy. We have a lot of competition between the players in our squad, and it's always difficult to make that final decisions about starting lineup, or even about which 80 players will be part of the squad. But that's good, because I think you need really good competition in your squad to reach what we like to reach, and what is one of our ambitions.
When you look back across the month that's just been, when you think back to how things were at the start of January, can you believe how quickly things have turned around, how different the situation is now?
Yeah, but it's always difficult. Why you have a bad run and why you have a good run of winning games. It's not so easy, and sometimes difficult to explain why, because we didn't play bad football in that bad period. And now it's a little bit different in the confidence. Players are coming back from injuries, and I think that makes everything a little bit more easy now.
A lot of people have talked about the last two games, a trip to Old Trafford, a trip to the Emirates, as being big matches. But how big is the one tomorrow?
It's a big one, because there is still a gap between Southampton and West Ham. And we had a big disappointment after a great win against Arsenal when we play West Ham away. I think we deserve much more. We played very well in the first half, but we wasn't clinical enough. We didn't score more than one goal, and that was the problem in that game. And we have now the possibility to have a good revenge. We know they are a strong team. They are doing well, and it's not easy to beat them. But the confidence is in the team to have a good result.
What have you made of West Ham this season? Because last summer, obviously, a change of manager. A lot of people found it quite hard to predict what they would do this year.
Yeah, but I think from the start they did a great job, and I remember they had wins in away games against the big teams in the Premier League, and they are difficult to beat. I think they are a very physically strong side. They have some individual qualities, fast players in front, and they play out of a good confidence, and because they are doing well.
You mentioned that trip to the Berlin ground after Christmas. Do you kind of use that as a bit of a motivation for your players, sort of use that frustration positively this weekend?
Yeah, but I think finally the motivation for a football player has to come out of himself. And we know what we can expect. We play not so long ago. We play against West Ham. We know the strengths. We know the weaknesses, and it's now up to us and to ourselves to play out of a high level. We play home. We have the support of the fans, and we are looking forward.
Looking at the league table, is that something you're actually paying much attention to? Because slowly but surely over the last few weeks you have been creeping up that table now.
Yeah, but if you win games and you get points, then you will climb on the table. And of course, it's if you like to do more, you have to beat West Ham, because what I already mentioned, there is still a cap. I think it's 5 points difference. Then by winning tomorrow, the cap is only 2 points, and that's what we like to do.
The questions over fitness mostly about Charlie Austin and Stephen Davis. How are they looking for this weekend?
No, positive. They did today a normal session. It was for Stephen Davis the first one of this week. Charlie already did Thursday most of the session, and Charlie is a little bit more close to the team than Davo, but both are part of the squad for tomorrow.
You changed the system in midweek. Any temptation to go back to the 3-5-2 you'd used in the games before that?
No, I think that's the best, and that's sometimes the most difficult for the opponent. They can expect everything, and we showed after a good run in the 5-3-2 system that we can play as well in a 4-4-1-1 system or even 4-3-3 system, and that makes it difficult, and leave that like that.